Finite and infinite souls. Finite or limited means only pertaining to world of five elements, and infinite means beyond the world of five elements. Immortal and boundless creation, we all are aware regarding the mysteries of the soul, but are we cognizant about the true nature or form of a soul? The limited finite soul were created with the help of the five elements or tattvas. However, the infinite Behad souls were created with Param light, divine supreme light. There is no difference between the limited souls and the souls of other living beings, Jivatma, since both types do not possess the awareness of spiritual knowledge. These types of materialistics or ignorant souls will not be interested to pursue divine supreme knowledge. The limited souls will be totally totally immersed in worldly affairs, whereas the infinite or Behad souls characteristically will be in quest of true spiritual knowledge and look for opportunities to serve the world for upliftment and welfare of the pupil. Finite limited souls possess gross physical body, subtle body and the causal body, whereas the infinite souls comprise of the gross physical subtle body, causal body and additionally have two more supercausal body and the supreme supercausal body. The infinite souls possess unlimited powers. However, these powers are obscured by various layers over the soul in order to adjective the infinite great powers that lie dormant in the soul of the infinite souls. The souls of the infinite children need to be invigorated. Behad infinite souls have divine supreme radiance, Param Prakash, which is more brilliant than billion and trillions of suns. So it is a necessity for the infinite souls to activate their soul power by removing the various sheets that lie upon the soul and reclaim the original true radiance and strength possessed by them. The various sheets that overlie upon the limited hand souls are Akash Tattva, space element, Agni Tattva, fire element, Vayu Tattva, air element, Jal Tattva, water element, Prithvi Tattva, earth element, five elements. The various sheets that overlie upon the infinite Behad souls are Param Prakash, supreme light. Second, Param Mahatattva, supreme divine elements. 3. Param Tattva, supreme elements, Param Prakash, Param Vayu, Param Agni. 4. Elements, Akash Tattva, Agni Tattva, Vayu Tattva, Jal Tattva, Prithvi Tattva. Sky element, fire element, air element, water element, earth element. Now the questions areas: how will the soul be able to get power and form, and from which source? In this context, the Lord of Bhagavad Gita has declared, forgetting your body and all bodily relations, remember me constantly, and I will destroy all your sins and take you to the highest of high supreme abode. It's specified in the Bhagavad Gita, living the life of a Karma Yogi, living a life of constant remembrance and selfless action as the ideal path to realize the truth. To make effective the life of a Karma Yogi, it is imperative to practice Atma Swarup or soul consciousness state. Being in such a soul conscious state, staying in a constant remembrance of the Almighty authority will help the soul to go beyond various layers that are accumulated on the soul and thereby acquire the supreme divine light in it. Centering on self in the soul conscious state, Atma Swarup, the intellect must connect to the infinite or infinite supreme abode, Paramdham, to get power from the infinite or of infinite supreme creator In this way, a soul can activate its own infinite soul power, which is talent in it, in order to connect to the powerhouse of Behad or the infinite of infinite supreme creator. We need to transcend the varied sheets that are superimposed on the soul. When the soul intakes Param light, supreme divine radiance in itself, the Akash Tattva or either element intercepts the incoming Param light, changes it to the fire element and air element due to the prevailing negative energy in the current atmosphere of the earth. The elements of a soul cannot successfully integrate the supreme divine light into itself. Therefore, the Param light gets rejected by the soul elements, leading it to get scattered across the environment. Again, it's crucial to note that the superimposed layers of the soul needs to be cleared so that we are able to receive the incoming supreme divine light, and for that we need to deeply immerse ourselves in supreme divine knowledge. Parallel to all this, leading a life of constant karma yogi, we must be able to charge our soul as to light the flame of our soul in order to illuminate the entire room with the help of a lamp. Only a single wick is enough. Similarly, as soon as the power in the soul gets activated, the entire covering of karmas which have submerged the soul and its energy will automatically get removed. Thus, the soul will experience its true nature and form.